distinguished guests, industry leaders, seafarers, colleagues, and friends. On behalf of our Administrator, Madam Sonia Malaluan, and our Executive Director of the STCW Office, Sir Sam Batalya, it is both an honor and a privilege to address you today at the 4th SAFETY4SEA Manila Forum, a platform which we believe continues to shape the discourse on maritime safety, sustainability, and seafarers' welfare. As the global maritime sector continues to evolve, our unwavering commitment to regulatory advancements, technological progress, and the enhancement of human factors remains indispensable. Our message today, as the sole designated maritime administration in the Philippines, is centered on promoting safer and more efficient shipping practices, with a particular focus on strengthening and supporting the maritime workforce. The Philippines has over 800,000 certificated seafarers. As the world's leading provider of maritime workforce, I will be sharing with you the Philippines' efforts in strengthening maritime education and training, enhancing seafarer welfare and well-being, and maintaining our competitive edge in the global industry. Specifically, this presentation revolves on the following items: the Philippine Maritime Education and Training under Republic Act Number 12021, or the Magna Carta for Filipino seafarers; the Philippine participation in the comprehensive review of the STCW Convention and Code; our digitalization and sustainability initiatives; and our commitment to crew welfare and safety culture. At the core of maritime agenda is the enactment of Republic Act Number 12021, otherwise known as the Magna Carta for Filipino seafarers. It was signed into law by President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. on September 23, 2024, and officially took effect on October 12, 2024. Subsequently, its implementing rules and regulations was published on January 9, 2025, and took effect on January 25, 2025. The Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers establishes a comprehensive framework to safeguard the rights and welfare of Filipino seafarers and advance maritime education and training. One of the key components of this legislation is the transition of maritime education jurisdiction to the Maritime Industry Authority, in consultation, of course, with the Commission on Higher Education. This reform ensures that MARINA, as the central regulatory authority, can directly implement international best practices, uphold the highest educational standards, and ensure full and complete compliance with the STCW Convention. Our MARINA CHED transition plan will provide a seamless realignment of functions while ensuring continued service delivery to maritime students and higher education institutions. By reinforcing academic excellence, we aim to produce highly skilled and competitive overseas and domestic seafarers equipped with both technical expertise and essential skills such as leadership, teamwork, and crisis management. These changes also reinforce the Philippine compliance with the STCW Convention, strengthening international confidence in the STCW certificates issued to our seafarers, securing continued recognition by other IMO member states. As an IMO member state, the Philippines remains actively engaged in the ongoing comprehensive review of the STCW Convention 1978 as amended. At ISWG STCW 1 held in IMO London in October 2024, in which we had the privilege to attend, the Philippines, through the MARINA, submitted 5 papers aiming at addressing critical seafarers issues, including violence and harassment, onboard training requirements, training and qualifications of seafarers on ships subject to IGF code, digitalization of seafarers documentation, including certificates issued under the STCW, and clarification on Regulation 1.2 and Regulation 110 of the STCW Convention. We also submitted 3 key papers on the 11th session of the IMO Subcommittee on Human Element, Training and Watchkeeping, or popularly known as HTW, and that was session 11. 2 of them further identified gaps in the STCW Convention relative to bullying and harassment, and the gaps between Regulation 1.2 and 110, while the 3rd paper provides information about the experience of the Philippines in the digitalization of seafarers certificates. Through MARINA's participation, we are ensuring that the interests of Filipino seafarers are well represented in discussions that will shape the future of maritime education, training, and certification. A milestone achievement for the Philippines was the presentation during HTW 11 of our experience in the digitalization of seafarers documentation and the full implementation of our electronic certification system through the MARINA Integrated Seafarers Management Online System, or what we know as the MISMO system. The Philippines' transition to electronic certification has streamlined seafarer certification, enhanced efficiency and transparency, and reduced administrative burden while ensuring security and authenticity of seafarers' certificates. Additionally, we are working closely with Norway and the ICS to integrate the Philippine electronic certification system with their platforms to facilitate seamless data exchange and efficient issuance of certificates of endorsement to Filipino seafarers. Recognizing the global shift towards sustainability and digitalization, the MARINA has further strengthened its partnership with other IMO member states, specifically Georgia and Latvia, as well as a non-governmental organization, the International Chamber of Shipping, and the International Transport Workers Federation through Memoranda of Understanding and Agreement, which was signed in the United Kingdom during the HTW 11. These partnerships facilitate the recognition of seafarer certification, knowledge exchange, and collaborative efforts in maritime education and training and regulatory compliance. Likewise, in just last February of this year, the Philippine delegation led by the MARINA conducted benchmarking visit to the United Kingdom Maritime and Coast Guard Agency and the Warsash Maritime School of Solent University in Southampton, United Kingdom. These engagements provided valuable insights into best practices in maritime education and training policies and practices. More specifically, the design of their officers' course, ladderization of seafarers' education and training, the operation of maritime autonomous surface ships, and the implementation of electronic training record books, or ETRB. It is also worth noting that there is an ongoing collaboration with the Norwegian Maritime Authority and the Maersk to equip Filipino seafarers with the new competences required for the operation of emerging technologies, including alternative fuels. beyond compliance with regulations, the human element remains central to maritime safety and efficiency. We acknowledge the alarming trends affecting seafarers, including crew abandonment, bullying, harassment, and mental health concerns. MARINA is working closely with relevant stakeholders to implement measures that address these challenges, emphasizing crew wellness, resilience, and holistic development. In addition, the MARINA, in consultation with other relevant agencies, is set to update guidelines for green lane for overseas and domestic seafarers. It aims to facilitate the speedy and safe travel of seafarers during public emergencies, pandemics, and epidemics, or other extraordinary circumstances. Our commitment is to foster a culture of care and safety on board, ensuring that Filipino seafarers are not only technically competent, but also resilient, well-supported, and equipped to manage the complexities of modern shipping. As we steer the path ahead, let us continue our collaborative efforts to shape a maritime industry that is not only technologically advanced, but also socially responsible. Our seafarers remain the driving force of global trade, and it is our shared responsibility to ensure that they are protected, empowered, and prepared for the future. Equally essential is our dedication to maritime education and training. By strengthening our education and frameworks and providing continuous learning opportunities, we ensure that our seafarers are equipped with the knowledge, skills, and competences necessary to excel in a rapid evolving maritime landscape. On behalf of MARINA, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to SAFETY4SEA for providing this valuable platform for dialogue and collaboration. Let us remain united in our pursuit of maritime excellence, safety, and sustainability. Thank you, and may we all sail towards a safer, smarter, and more resilient maritime future. Good morning, everyone.